Hello, students. So, about today's homework, I personally thought that you guys can solve it, but some of the students have requested me to make a video, so I've set in this laid out to make a video. Let's see how it works. So, let's say I'm doing 29. So, look at it. Always what I said, draw the figure. Point S is between R and T. So, if there is R and there is T, so S is in between. That means, what do you understand? You know, RT equals RS plus ST. That's what it says according to our definition that we have seen in the class. Let's say what you see this one. Just go to that, and you realize that what does it mean. Okay, and by you don't have to mean anything. By looking at the picture, you can say this is it. Okay, figure. So now on this segment RT, use the given information, write an equation in terms of x. Okay, so solve the equation and find RS or ST. We'll have to find out RS and ST. If you can find out RS, okay, you can find out S easily. Okay, so let's say 20. RS is this RS. This guy is given as, you have done this thing many times once you have done midterm formula. That time it was in the midpoint was in the middle. Now it's not in the middle. That's the only difference. Okay, so once we come up over here, then it's a ST is 4x minus 8, and this whole RT is given as 60. So what do you answer? This guy is 60, and this RS is your RS, that is 3x minus 16, and then your ST is 4x minus t. So you add that 4x minus 8. Okay, so now it's simple thing. You need to make the equation and solve it. So that's algebra. I shouldn't be helping you at this stage. So this gives 7x and minus minus, so this is minus 24. So you got to go for the solving this one. That's it. So this way you can do this. You can do 28 and 32. Just get it. Where is R? Which one is ST? Everything is given. So you just have to find out the relationship, and you have practiced many sums in the class based on that. So these are mainly most midterm, midpoint. We have done this in the class much earlier, so you should know about them. So E is the midpoint between D and F. So if you say this is your D and this is your F, so in between, just in the middle point, E is there. So this DE and EF has to be equal. Now D is given as 3x plus 2. Okay, and EF is 18. So EF is 18. Okay, and DF is 5x. Okay, so DF is the whole thing. So if you add this, okay, there is going to be your 5x. Okay, this DF whole line, which is DF equals DE. It is basically DF equals to DE plus EF. Okay, so this DF is, I'm writing here, there is no problem, symmetric property, you know, and DE here and here. So now your job is to just simplify and find x. Okay, so first, if you can form up the equation, is everything fine. 3x plus 20 and plus 5x. Okay, now rest of the thing is simple algebra, and you know how to do that. So subtract 20, subtract 20. Okay, so you get this 3x cancels out, 5x minus 20. Get that. I shouldn't have done 20. Now my work is increasing. Okay, so I better go back to reduce. That would be okay, but I would have to go for more steps. So I better get rid of this 3x and 3x, so I get straightforward. Okay, this will make you understand how to choose this one. So divided by 2, so you get a 10 equals this x. So for this you'll have to show your work. Okay, so this is it. So this is the way all the sum that you can do. And let's say number 3, E is the midpoint between D and F. Okay, so again this is the situation. Okay, let me erase that. So E is the midpoint in DF. So this one I'm doing number 3. Okay, number 3. So DE, this part is 3x plus 2. EF, this part is 18, and your DF is 5x. Oh my god, I find all this sum is the same data. Okay, what's the wrong? Okay. Oh no, now they say to find out DF. You already know from an earlier expression you could find out your x. All right, what was our x? We found out. Then plug in the value of x in DF. Okay, so the value that we have got in x, so you said DF is 5x. Okay, so look back of the video and find x. Okay, and you just multiply, get dx. Okay, let's come back for 4. This x plus 5, and this part is 2x minus 1. That gives this whole 5x minus. So you can form up that equation. 5x minus 4 is the whole km, and then KL plus LM. This is basically KM equals to KL plus KLM. Okay, so your KL is given as x plus 5. If we just large it, x plus 5, and LM is 2x minus 1. Okay, so that is 2x minus 1. So we add 2x minus 1 with that, so we get the whole thing KL. Okay, so I'm writing this part here. I should have read so that you understand. However, so 5x minus 4. Okay, now is your job is to simplify. Okay, this 5x can be cancelled out by subtraction. So you get -4 and -1. So 2x -5 equals -4. Okay, get this guy here by adding 5 over here. So 2x equals to +1. Okay, so your x becomes 1/2 because you divide by 2. Okay, so that's it. X is half. So what you need to find? You need to find out x. Okay, now j is between h and k. So now this for you, j is here. J is between h and k. So if h is here, k is here, so j is here. H k in between is j, so you get your segment here. So hj is 2x plus 5 is this part, hj, and jk is given as 3x minus 7, and your kh. Okay, your this whole part you'll have to be able to draw the figure, then things will be quite easier for you. So this is 18. So this 2x plus 5 plus 3x minus 1 should be equal to 18. So you form up the equation and do that. That's it. It's quite simple. Okay, so I wish this video helps, and have a good night and see you tomorrow.